Welcome to Ep.7. One more time, hold on.
Huh?
Another round of
Great. And now one for number 8 and 9.
Welcome to another segment of Stump Dr. Turtle. Again, we're happy to join you today. It's Michael Schultz. I'm the Senior Vice President of Research and Development, and I am joined by my other teammates, Fred Joseph, who is our Director of R&D, and Rod Levise, who is our Innovation Project Manager. And we're glad to be with you today with answering your questions and sharing with you our latest innovations.
How do these HS Pro products compare to the protective abilities of a seal and shine or hybrid solutions spray coating, or can they even be used in unison with the old products, the seal and shine and the spray coating?
You're going to find that all our products, they're all compatible with each other. What I'm learning is the dynamics of this industry, of these influencers and the people that watch a lot of the YouTube. The dynamics is everybody likes to discover. They'd like to discover something that's new, works better, and loves to share that with their friends and family and want to read up what other people have discovered.
After using the Max Wax, is there a chance for there to be streaking? And if so, what's needed to avoid this and or remove this?
To be honest with you, I haven't seen any streaking with this. The formula that we approved was a formula that is extremely easy to apply and easy to wipe off. That was the one comment we got, is that it comes off buttery smooth with no streaking. I guess if you over applied it, a damp microfiber towel will just lightly wiped over it will remove any streaks or excess.
That's what's unique about the liquid wax. The Max liquid wax is it's pretty accurate. It's pretty precise when you're applying it on by hand.
Does temperature and humidity affect the application of this product and the curing time?
Not so much the cure time. I think 24 hours is more than sufficient. We haven't seen anything, any issues with temperature. But with application, it is a water-based product. There are some petroleum distillates in it, but you really want to see it form a light haze, and that's your signal that the bonding is occurring.
Are there other surfaces besides the paint where you can use the Max Wax?
I would say on headlights, chrome wheels. The only thing I would use the Max Wax on is anything that is textured, cloth-like, sometimes, convertible tops. You may think it's vinyl, and you just don't want to apply it to any place where you think there's some porosity.
All right, moving on to the Hybrid Solutions ProFlex Spray Wax. Can you tell us what the best way is to apply that product?
What's unique about why it's called Flex is simply you can use it in different ways. You can use it after you wash the car and the car is wet. You can put it on when the car is nice and clean and dried. That's the best way of putting it on. And it's just, you can use it as your foundation, first of all. You use one and done, you clean out the scratches, and now you're gonna use Flex Wax as your foundation. And this is gonna months, even maybe up to a year of protection.
So if you're the ultimate Turtle Wax fan and you've just gone out and you bought the Max Wax and the one and done compound and the Flex Wax, and you've polished the car out with one and done and you've applied your protective coating to the Max Wax, Flex Wax can also be used there as a topper?
Exactly. Obviously you don't need to put it all, on top of the Max Wax right after you put the Max Wax. You can, some people like that, but keep using it every 2 weeks, every week, just to give that nice shine.
This is another. Oh, let me try it again.
You're going to do a separate.
Welcome to. All of a sudden, I'm talking all day, and all of a sudden, I'm
Is there any need to wear any specific PPE with our graphene-containing products?
No, because that's part of the patent process. What we're doing, and I can't get into details, but we're creating something we call an intermediate. So the graphene that we are using is getting mixed with other liquid chemicals and water. And basically, we are creating a stabilized, very small particle of graphene So it's not something that when you spray, if you breathe it, it's all of a sudden it's going to go into your bloodstream. No, it is not. It's going to remain in the chemistry. It won't evaporate into the air.
Now we're going to move on to discussing our Turtle X multi-purpose cleaner and disinfectant featuring biotrol technology with 24-hour surface sanitizing action. Say that 5 times fast. It is an EPA registered product in a convenient 23-ounce trigger spray bottle. What is this new product? What are the features and benefits of it?
Well, let me just start. I'll just say, first of all, we're living in a new world, and I think everybody is hopeful that a vaccine against the coronavirus will be developed and it'll just magically go away. But the whole idea is we need to be aware that not all the surfaces that we touch every day are always safe, and they could be loaded with different types of bacteria and germs. So the big advantage of this multi-purpose cleaner and disinfectant is really targeted not so much for your home, but for your car and all the areas in your car where you touch. And the whole idea is to give the consumer peace of mind that they can use something on all their interior surfaces of their vehicle.
And it kind of brings up a point of, how do people kind of deep clean and sanitize their vehicle, with it being kind of fall and people doing winter prep for their vehicles on the outside and putting on coats of wax and getting everything ready for the assault that's to come with the salt and the harsh winter weather. People a lot of times would forget about prepping and protecting the surface.
Fred, though, but if I use 70% isopropyl alcohol, it does the same thing. Why can't I just put that in my leather?
Well, obviously, that's a harsh chemical, and you put that inside your car. You never know the color fastness of certain items. You may be drying out a surface, and especially leather surfaces. A lot of times, if they're not sealed or painted, and they're kind of like some of the more sensitive leathers, you can actually do damage and harm and permanent cosmetic damage to surfaces just using harsh chemistry like that. This product that we have here is an EPA registered surface sanitizer, specifically made for use inside the vehicle and completely safe for those interior surfaces without having to worry about if it's going to strip the color out of my leather. It's safe for use inside your car, safe for use around kids, safe for use around pets, and it does continue to keep those surfaces clean and sanitized for up to 24 hours. It kills over 99.9% of germs, including cold and flu viruses, and this is cold and flu season.
Now, I was just going to ask about the steering wheel, because that's the most touched vehicle, part of the vehicle, especially when you're switching drivers. Does that leave a slippery surface?
No, not at all. There's no residue at all left behind with this product. And if you do spray and allow it to dry, as long as you allow it to dry, there's no slippery residue or anything left behind that would be visible.
We love hearing your questions and comments, so please keep on giving us your feedback. You're helping us in a tremendous way for us to develop better and more relevant products for you. So thank you for another episode of Dr. Turtle. It's Michael Schultz and Fred Joseph and Rod Leviste signing off.
Your friendly neighborhood, kinder, gentler chemist.
Huh?